Hey everyone, how are you? Matt Montada here, and welcome to my very first video of 2016. And this is going to be my top 10 movies of 2015. Alright, so 2015 has come to a close, and this was a pretty interesting year, I'd have to admit. Now, before I start this list, let me start off by saying that I have not seen every movie that came out. For instance, I didn't see Sicario, I didn't see Ex Machina, I didn't see Anomalisa. So, just point that out there. And this is a subjective list, so don't go too crazy or anything. But yeah, let's get started with my number 10, and number 10 is Bridge of Spies. Bridge of Spies I just thought was very intriguing. I love the direction by Steven Spielberg, I love the acting, and I just love the atmosphere of the movie. And of course, Tom Hanks is the guy that we all know. You know, the everyman that we all know, and he shines in this role. And Mark Rylance as the Soviet spy was amazing. So yeah, so Bridge of Spies is number 10. Alright, number 9. Straight Outta Compton. By the way, a lot of these movies I've not talked about on this channel, so yeah, you finally get to know what I think of them. But yeah, Straight Outta Compton. Very surprising to me, to be honest. I just thought that the soundtrack was very amazing. Like, one of the best soundtracks of the year. I thought the acting was amazing. And I thought it had one of the best screenplays of the entire year. And some surprisingly very heartbreaking moments too. You would think that a movie about rappers wouldn't be so emotional, but it is. Alright, number 8. I don't know if I consider this a 2015 movie, but number 8 is The Revenant. Let me start off by saying that this movie has some of the best cinematography of the year. Emmanuel Lubezki, you still got it, my man. And the direction by Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu was just amazing. And this is easily DiCaprio's best role ever. He needs to win Best Actor. And this movie probably has one of the most intense scenes of the year. I'm not going to spoil anything about it. All I'm going to say that it's a scene that includes a bear. Wow, I was shocked throughout the entire scene. At times, this movie might get very brutal, but it's still very intriguing to see. So, that's number 8. Number 7. Room. No, not The Room with Tommy Wiseau. I'm talking about Room with Brie Larson and Jacob Tremblay. This is a very unique movie. I thought that the connection between Brie Larson and Jacob Tremblay was very realistic. I thought the acting was very good. Brie Larson deserves Best Actress. I don't know if Jacob Tremblay might win Best Supporting Actor or get nominated, but I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna overlook him. And, well, not much else to say except that Room is a very intriguing and realistic movie that I think should get more attention. Alright, Number 6, Creed. I've already gushed about this movie on my review, so I'm not going to go into it that much. Let's just say that the fight scenes were very well done, Ryan Coogler's direction was amazing, and that these were the best performances from Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone. Especially Stallone, who I'm so glad that they gave him a Golden Globe nomination for. He was just wow. Alright, we're getting into the top 5. Alright, starting up at number 5, we have Spotlight. This movie probably has... Yeah, I do think that this movie has the best cast. I mean, you have Michael Keaton. Oh, sorry. You have Michael Keaton, Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams, Liev Schreiber, John Slattery, Stanley Tucci. Pretty much all of those people are amazing actors, and they do an amazing job in this movie, especially Michael Keaton and Mark Ruffalo. And this was easily one of the best written films of the entire year. And probably one of the best movies about journalism I've ever seen. Number 4, Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah, I know. Get the hate mail rate ready. Just because I only have it at number 4. But in all seriousness, I actually do think this movie is really good. I thought that this movie had probably some of the best action I've seen in a long time. I thought there was a lot of story to it, even though it is a non-stop action movie. And you have great performances along the board from Tom Hardy as Max and Charlize Theron as Furiosa. And I thought the music was just amazing. And a lot of practical effects, by the way. Just amazing effects. And it's just a great action movie all around. Alright, number 3, The Martian. I've already talked about this in my review, so I'm not going to go into it too much. I just love the acting, the characters, the effects, and the atmosphere of the movie. I do hope that nobody overlooks all the other performances because of Matt Damon. Because there was surprisingly a lot of good supporting actors in this movie. But in all honesty, I do have to admit that Damon was probably the best thing about this movie. He was just amazing. So glad that they gave him a Golden Globe nomination for this role. Very good soundtrack, by the way. That's one thing that I forgot to mention in my review. The soundtrack was amazing. Mostly consisted of dance music. But, yeah. That's all I got to say about The Martian. Very well acted. Has great effects. Great direction from Ridley Scott. Check it out if you haven't. Alright? Now these two I had very hard time deciding over, because both of them could easily be number 1, but I just couldn't do that. And I wanted my number 1 to be the one that was perfect for me. Which is, you're probably surprised to hear this, but my number 2 is Inside Out. Yeah, I know that I put this as my best movie of the year back when I first reviewed it, but then I saw one other movie that easily, I don't want to say easily topped it, but thought I had the most fun watching. But anyway, Inside Out, easily one of the best concepts of the entire year. I mean, the story in this movie is just amazing. And of course, being a Pixar movie, the animation is going to be beautiful. I thought that the story was great. The voice acting was amazing. The characters are very well created. It just has these amazing, vibrant colors that you would expect from a Pixar movie. And I'm so glad that Pixar was able to come back with this movie, because they've been dead for a while, let me tell you. Alright. Sorry for being predictable on my number one, but I'm sorry. Star Wars The Force Awakens. You want to know why? Because no other movie this entire year has had me this hyped for a movie in a while. And all the hype was pretty much worth it. The practical effects, my god, they look so beautiful. The acting, amazing. The villain, Kylo Ren, man, was he a great villain. And just I'm speechless. I was speechless after watching this movie, and I was just so intrigued. All the new characters are just as good as the old ones that they bring back in this movie. And well, I don't have that much to say. So yeah, that's my top 10 movies of 2015. See you guys later. Bye.